So Justice Chandrachud, one of the longest serving Chief Justices of India, thank you very much and welcome to Rising Bharat. My colleague Ananya is with me and will be asking you a few questions. Let's start with the theme of Rising Bharat this year, which is youthful aspirations. There's a crowd of young people here. What would you tell young people, who want to get into your profession particularly? At a time when, let's face it, there's a challenge of technology in your profession, there is entry barriers, all kinds of things. People are saying lawyers won't be required anymore. What would you say to young people who want to make law their profession?
The most important thing about the law is that it signifies a commitment to public service. Because the law is all about societal service. Of course, lawyers do service to themselves as well when they earn fees from their clients. But that's a small part of the story. The essence of law is realizing rights, and in the process of realizing the rights of others, to bring about a wider social transformation. So in that sense, I would encourage young people to join the law. It's a profession which is breaking glass ceilings. It's breaking feudal barriers. It's breaking patriarchal barriers. You asked me about, AI, and will AI take the place of lawyers or possibly judges? Well, there's lots that AI can do, as we will possibly discuss, but there's one thing which AI cannot substitute, and that's compassion, a sense of love, a sense of respect, a sense of dignity, and that only humans can bring to the process.
But the profession still has a lot of entry barriers, right? I mean, you talked about feudal barriers, gender barriers. How do you make the profession a lot more egalitarian, if you will, for people who are wanting to enter it and make a career out of it, particularly in the context of women? Again, it's something that you've taken a great interest in when you were a judge and then later on CJI. Do you think this is a level playing field?
Well, there are two segments of the profession that we must deal with. One, which is purely in the private realm, which is unregulated, namely lawyers entering into courts. And then you have the more structured part of the legal profession, where young lawyers join the judiciary right at the inception. And there you find that because the process of recruitment to the Indian judiciary at the lowest levels is structured, it's based on competitive examinations, on interviews, where there's a level playing field, particularly for women, you'd find that that's the place where the social barriers are being broken down. Because a young person across the realm, irrespective of their command over English, because as you know, the local language, the regional language is the language of the courts. These young people are now entering into the legal profession. They're all first-generation judges. So quite contrary to what is portrayed very often in the media, these are people without any background who aspire for nothing but the best. The second thing that is happening is that so many young women are entering into the Indian judiciary at the lowest levels.